Alright guys, so I got some new used tires for this thing. So you know what that means, right? It means we're about to assassinate these with a vicious burnout. She doesn't want to do a burnout.
No way!
No. We've been trying to do this burnout for like a week.
Bro.
It's like probably 2 weeks trying to get this freaking to line up. Oh, watch right here and tell me if I'm getting fuel pressure on that gauge. Oh, what happened probably is my relay went bad again. Tends to be the problem. Anything?
No pressure.
No pressure? All right, well, I think I got a spare relay. So it just started. I did the old switcheroo on this relay. What the hell? I wonder what that relay is. We still got fuel pressure over there?
Yeah, you got pressure. Well, no.
No pressure?
15.
You gotta be kidding me, man. We switched that relay over and it fired up. Damn it. All right, well, I'll go see if I can find that other relay. All right, guys, so we got a problem here. Messing with the Trans Am, and I can't get the fuel pump to come on. So this is the fuel pump relay. I've replaced it. And I'll pull this guy out just to show you what I'm talking about. So this first inside pin right here is going to be your constant power. This cross over here, this one on this side, is going to be to the fuel pump. That one, I'm trying to remember, that's going to be the switch leg. And then this one is going to be, this one over here is going to be the one that sends signal to jump over and give power to there. Well, if I give power to here, the fuel pump comes on. I'm getting voltage here with the key on. This already has constant voltage. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't. Like I said, I can get the fuel pump to come on if I give power to this one. I gave power to this one with my power probe, and it jumped up on the gauge and showed pressure. So I am trying to figure out what's going on here, see what I can come up with. And to be honest with you, I really need to do an aftermarket relay, a little higher rated relay for this fuel pump, because it is the Dishworks 400, and you know, you're supposed to do an upgraded wiring kit, thicker wires and a bigger relay and all that. So really I just need to do that. But it's been working fine this entire time. I've had one problem with it where the relay's gone bad and I replaced it, and it's been fine for months and months and months. Hell, it's been almost a year. So it's just frustrating because we were about to do the burnout. We were about to do it. It ran to where we were going to do it. We lined it up and it freaking died. So I don't know what's up with that. Also, guys, at the end of this video, we're going to be going over why the Trans Am has been in hibernation, and y'all haven't seen anything from it yet. So we're going to go over everything that we're about to do to it. So I got a pile of parts we'll talk about and everything at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. All right, so we got the car going. I don't even know what was wrong with it, because I put a jumper wire between the constant power and the fuel pump wire where the relay is, and let the fuel pump turn on so that I could move the car into the shop and start working on it. Well, I put the jumper across there and it wouldn't even start. It was the fuel was running and it was cranking over, but it seemed like it wasn't getting spark. It wasn't doing no popping or banging or nothing. I was like, well, shit, that sucks. I pulled the jumper wire out, put the relay back in. I turned the key on to put it in neutral so we could push it, and the fuel pump primed. I turned the key even further and it started right up. So what that means is it's time to do a burnout. Look at the smoke still over there. Oh, that was fun. That's what we plan to do right there. Jeez Louise.
Look at all that fucking...
I could hear that slapping the fender as it came around. Oh man. Woo-wee. Yes, sir. The other tire was still good. The other tire was pretty good still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's still plenty of tread on that thing.
Mark's like,
yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Dude, look at the cord just all over the freaking road.
it'll rain it out.
Get some just a little rubber on the ground, boy.
Yeah.
Be all right.
Man, whenever the boost comes in, I don't have power brakes because it works off a vacuum.
Yeah.
So whenever I was sitting there trying to start, it was like trying to leave. I was trying to sit still and do the burnout, and and I would give it gas and it would just start to creep. So then I let out of it, let it get vacuum, and stomp the brakes real hard, and then it started to work. But hell yeah, that was fun, man. I haven't done a burnout like that in a long time. Just went and picked up the Trans Am from the tire shop. Got these new used tires put on her. They look good on there. So I had 35s for the height before. Now I got 40s. So I actually really like the way that kind of filled up the fender well a little better. Looks a little more, looks like it's got a little bit more meat on it. Yeah, I like that a lot. That looks good. Let me back up a little bit. Heck yeah. So now I got all functioning street wheels back on it. All good to go with good tires. So now I don't gotta drive on my slicks and skinnies around town. So this is what we got going on, guys. Really exciting. We've got a BTR Stage 3 turbo cam. That's what this cam is spec'd out to. Got those big old fat nasty lobes on it. So we got that guy, of course, in 3-bolt. We have got a new timing set. This is a billet timing set. Let's see here. From JP Performance. So that's cool. This is also gives you all the different timing marks if you want. Of course, we're not going to be messing with any of that. We got a high pressure, or sorry, standard pressure, high volume oil pump. This is a GM oil pump. We have got the Trunion upgrade. This is a BTR Trunion upgrade here. We've got LS7 lifters. We've got the BTR 660 dual spring titanium retainers kit, blah blah blah. Some awesome springs for this thing, which have been needing those for a long time now, so we're good to have those. And then I went with these for my head bolts. Since this thing's not gonna be making like 1,000 horsepower, I went with these Earls. They saved like, I saved like probably $100 going with these over the ARP, and they're still 175,000 PSI tensile strength. And then the ARPs are, the lower end ARPs are 185,000 PSI tensile strength. So just a little bit rated under the ARP bolts. and I saved about $100 on that. So you know how we like to save our money around here and do kind of a low budget build. So, and with that being said, here's a cheap catch can. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this thing or not, just because we've been doing some more research on people doing the catch cans on these LS's. And I don't know if I'm going to do that one or not. I may use it for now until I may go ahead and put that on for now until I get into doing the rest of this, just so we're not blowing out more gaskets, because as y'all may already know from the last streetcar takeover, running that 10 pounds of boost through it with no catch can, I've blown both valve cover gaskets out. I've pushed the oil pan gasket. It's got a little leak from the oil pan, and then the valley cover too. I don't know how the valley cover is leaking, but we did a number on that thing. So I may go ahead and throw that on there and replace some of those gaskets, because I'm not quite ready to start on this yet. So I may throw this on there and replace some of those gaskets just so I can drive it around and everything for the time being. But yeah, this is why y'all haven't seen much of this car on the channel. It's just kind of been hibernating, and I haven't been doing much with it. But now I've got all these parts. I still got to get a couple more things. Like in here, I got push rod length checker too. So I got to get it all together and measure for push rod length. And then my white truck, I got a 2008 Silverado with the 5.3. It has the 799 heads in it. Or no, they're the 243s. It's got 243 heads in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little switcheroo. I'm going to take the heads off the truck, take the heads off the TA, and flip-flop them. So these will have this will have the nice 243 heads. So I'm still waiting to do that too. I'm going to go ahead and do a DOD delete on the truck whenever I'm doing that as well, because I might as well. I'm already going to be having the heads off. Might as well do lifters, cam, DOD delete, yada, yada, yada. So I'm still waiting on parts for that, of course, too. Still got to stack all that up. But now at least y'all know where the car's been. But yeah, so with all this stuff here, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be happening soon. But for the time being, like I said, I'm gonna probably put that catch can on it, fix a couple gaskets on it, and just drive it how it is, because it still runs great and drives great. Got lots of freaking power. One other thing I need to torque convert to, but I don't want to talk about that right now because it's probably gonna run $1,000. So yeah, that's where the car's been. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try and get it back to its former glory, because as you can see, my hood is sunk down kind of low right here. The bump stop right here is old and brittle, and it cracked and broke, so I need to get one of those. I need to do a couple other things. I just want to get this thing cleaned up some before I go tearing into the engine again. It needs just a little bit of love here and there. So I need to fix some wiring on the subs. I'm leaving the subs in there because why the heck not? I need to replace this head unit in here. If y'all, I can see through there. I need to replace this head unit too. It's a cool head unit, but it's freaking old school tech. And for whatever reason, every now and again, it'll just shut off. It'll shut off, and then it'll come on, shut off, come on, shut off, cut on. And I'm just tired of having to mess with that. So I'm going to replace that head unit. I still got the stock one out of this car, so I'll probably put it in. So yeah, just going to do some little things on it to try and get it back up in its former glory, and then keep stacking parts up. So this is a nice little pile of parts right here. I like what I'm seeing, but still got some more parts to order. Still going through and fixing some little things on this. So that's where we are for now, guys. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that red button. Thank you very much. See y'all later. Look at that. That is cool looking.